Hi guys, what's up? You don't know the girl and you back again with another video. What's up? What am I on? In today's video, as you can tell by the title, in today's video, I want me. But in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I will be sharing a little secret of mine. Now it's not really a secret. This is like general knowledge for any other person who knows me or any of my friends. General knowledge. So I made a conscious decision to share certain aspects of my life that I feel that I am doing good, certain aspects that I feel that can influence persons, young youths, young persons, young females, even males that that share the same faith, or maybe even if they don't share the same faith. I believe that I can be a positive influence based on the lifestyle I have chosen. So let's get into the video without any further ado. And I'm here with my wine glass with some water. And virgin at 22. How did I get here? In today's video, I will be sharing with you my secret. May or may not be a secret, but my secret. So just a disclaimer, this video is not aimed towards bashing anybody or aimed towards making anybody feel bad who is not a virgin, who maybe a Christian or even non-Christian. This is not a video aimed to make you feel bad for having sex. This is a video that I have chosen to share because I believe that it can help somebody out there, somebody who may be a Christian, somebody who has chosen for whatever reason to abstain until marriage. This is just me encouraging you that it's not impossible, encouraging you that you are not alone. You know, sometimes in society, it's hard to find persons that have made this decision. And as I said, it's not a video to bash anybody who does otherwise. This is me saying I'm 22, I'm a virgin, and I'm proud of it. So now that we have that out of the way, we'll go to the why. So why did I make this decision to not have sex until marriage? So I'd say that this started in maybe third or fourth form, way before I became a Christian. I just had it started from me not wanting my children to have step parents. This video is not to bash any of my step parents. This video is to not bash my parents for not being together. This video is not aimed towards bashing my parents for moving on with other persons. This is just me sharing the view that I had and how I came to it. So about third or fourth form, I don't know, I was in my feelings or whatever. Having experienced like multiple stepmothers, stepmothers and sometimes stepfathers. But the point is, at that time in my life, I just had this desire, this earnest desire to, whenever I have children, I just wanted them to not have parents that split up. I wanted them to not have step parents. I didn't want my children to grow up and have mommy and daddy and then step daddy and step mommy. And I just felt like just that alone inspired me to abstain. Because when I have sex, there's a possibility, no matter how cautious you are, that you may get pregnant. And so that was my thoughts. Me as a 13-year-old or 14-year-old, I decided that I'm not going to rush to have sex because I don't want to have the children or any person that I don't see myself with in the future. And so I'm going to abstain just so that my children will not have the step parents. I still want, but I remember so clearly that in my mind I just wanted my children to, well, all my children to have the same mother and same father, and I wanted them to grow up in the same household. I wanted them to, just know me and whoever their father is, to just be the older parents that they need. I say that just to say this decision that I made, while it is influenced by God, it is influenced by God. It didn't start out that way. It was influenced by me not wanting my children to have step parents and not wanting to have multiple fathers for my children. And so that is reason number one. So that was not hard for me to do at that time because they look up at me, But that's just to go back to where it all started. Fast forward now to fifth form, I got baptized, and this is another reason why I have stood to my decision, why I continue to abstain, because as the good and mighty Lord says, it is a sin to fornicate. And I know that we will have mixed reactions to this video, partly because persons see the right way as a naive way sometimes. So like me as a person hoping to get married and have children and have a happy family, sometimes it's just a cliche that most persons don't believe works, especially since we have such high rates of divorce and we are also surrounded by so much common law relationships. So not to bash those, it's just my conscious decision, and I'm telling you how I came to this conclusion. So when I got baptized, this is my second reason. When I got baptized, I started to know God and the commandments of God, what was called sin. Well, you know this from before, but when I get baptized, these things lay on your heart. You just don't want to do them because you want God to be pleased with you. You want to be clean. You want to be pure for Him. Present your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable. So yeah, in fifth form, this was like the icing on the cake for me. I had another reason to abstain. So apart from me not wanting my children to have step parents, I now had a greater divine reason to abstain, to save my body for my husband and to just honor my body, to be a dwelling place for the Lord. And fifth form, that was easy also. It was easy because you have persons in fifth form that have sex, but that never did on my mind. None at all. That never did on my mind. Like, it was easy. So all through high school, it was easy abstaining. It was easy not having sex. But it didn't. It wasn't always easy. I'll get to that point. But fast forward to my third reason. I just started to have this desire. I started to have this desire to only have one person that I have sex with, like ever. Me, I could only have one husband and one man that I had sex with, period. So not to toot my own horn, but this is something that I also desire. Like, I don't know why people always have these things to say, alright, suppose you have sex and with your husband and it don't good. Then you learn to make it good. Like, I don't think that anybody is ever good at their first chance or first time. But once you have a solid friendship and a solid relationship before non-sexual, then we're gonna stop with them. Like, I don't understand why people feel like alright, so you have this great bond with a person, you reach the decision to say, alright, I'm going to marry this person, and then all of a sudden you just feel like you just not compatible with them sexually. People might find this naive based on how society glamorizes like sex, and how people glamorize you know, how good it is or whatever the case may be. And I know the concerns of like, alright, so you just walk off one man, suppose them to bring up the issue of size or just his ability to or compatibility sexually. All of those questions come up when I tell people this, but I feel like these things are the small things that you can definitely work around. Definitely. I feel like if you and that person have a solid base, a firm foundation of friendship and a genuine love for each other, then I don't think that when you're married and a time for consummate and like good for the first time or the second time for some whatever reason, I don't feel like it will remain bad. I feel like definitely we can work together to get it right eventually. So yeah, I just want to have sex with one person, one negative person, and I feel like I don't know how to explain it, but it's definitely something that I like. I feel like it's not only a way to honor God, but like honor myself, to know that when I just give yourself to anybody, and people guys are like, oh, it's just sex, but if you never yourself enough to say you just want to be with one person, then fine, that's your views. I feel like I am a prize, and I feel like whoever my husband is, he has to be somebody worthy in the sight of God, worthy in my sight. I feel like I don't want this to be something that I compromise on at all. And so yeah, may I wait till me have my husband. So third reason, I want to have sex with only one person, and that person must be my husband. So yeah, me saving my body for him, me saving my first time for somebody who I feel is worthy. So it's a gift not only for him but for me. So I was telling somebody about this the other day, and I said, oh, so say you get married and things change, persons change, people change. I don't say people don't change, but I feel like even before marriage, you must have an idea of who a person is. You date a person for how long, and you always me say, when I'm married, before I'm married, you never seen a red flag or none of them somebody, or like I don't know, but I feel like I'm not getting married to get divorced. So why should I sit and say, alright, I gotta have sex? No, because if we get married, we might divorce, so might as well just run red. That don't make no sense to me. 22 and being a virgin doesn't mean that I don't have a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend. 22 and abstaining, 22, and being a virgin, it has not always been easy, and it doesn't mean that, alright, you're 22, you're not gonna have a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend. It's just that we have. It's funny. So before I touch on my last relationship. Let's touch on the current one and how it is with him. How it is abstaining with him. So we have a list. Based on the relationship that I was in before and also his relationship, we know the things that can happen. You know, I'm a virgin, but I must say I have had instances where I've gone too far and I'm not proud of it. It's not something that I glamorize, it's not something that I talk about a lot, but if I'm going to make this video about me being a virgin, I have to also speak about the times, just not to be a hypocrite, to say that I have had moments where I could have, like moments where I just the mercy of God, you know, like God have to step in, because there's no other way that I can explain how I got out of even my last relationship, like undefiled. I feel defiled in a way, but like the ultimate act wasn't done. And so coming out of that relationship and he coming out of his relationship, which is his story to tell, I feel like that is why we have this list now. So we have a list of things that we don't do. Guys, I'm going to do another video about that, of how me and my current boyfriend have our list of things that we don't do. And it might sound extreme to some of you, but let me give you an example. Like, we don't guys, I can't do it. I can't tell you the list. But if you guys want me to do a video with the list of don'ts that we have and how we manage to keep that list, and if we have kept that list 100%, if you want that video, drop it down below. But back to the point, as I was saying, making the decision to abstain is not easy, especially after high school, in college, being exposed to like the world, and you know, having other influences, having friends that don't have the same values as you, having friends that do have sex, having friends that tell you their experiences. It's not always easy to not be persuaded to go ahead and do that, but I have managed to be here, 22-year-old, June 6th, 2021, and I'm a virgin. And it's something that I don't feel bad about. I feel so good saying it. I feel so good saying that, okay, I'm saving myself for marriage. I'm saving myself for my husband. I am living like at least in this aspect, in a way that is pleasing to God, you know, and I'm so proud of myself. Yeah. So, rundown. 3 main reasons why I have abstained. 1, I don't want my children to have any step parents. 2, I want to honor God and my body. I want to save myself and my husband. So that's a 3. I want to have sex with only one person ever, period. Also, it would not be a video if I just didn't tell you that it won't be easy for persons that have made the same decision or want to make the same decision. It's not always easy, and this is also kind of mandatory. I know some persons, like some females, like say, oh, I can change him. The fact is, guys, if you and your partner are not on the same level or have the same standard of thinking, then it will be extra hard. If you believe that you want to wait for sex, wait until marriage and he doesn't, it will make it a lot harder. If you are a Christian and he isn't, then the values and the morals and your reasoning and his reasoning will not coincide. So just a little advice to any person out there who may want to do the same thing, may want to wait until they're married to have sex. It can be done. Just make wise decisions. Make wise decisions. Choose a person who has the same values as you and make right decisions. I'm going to share the video with you with the list. If you want the video with the list, leave a thumbs up. And as I said, it's doable. It's doable. It's doable. Society make you feel like sex is something that you have to do. Don't let society dictate what you do. Don't let your friends pressure you into having sex. Because I do know persons, personally, I do know persons who regret their decision to have sex after they've made the decision. Like they regret it. They regret it. And yeah, don't follow the crowd. If you feel led to do this thing, if you feel like you need to honor God in this way, if you feel the need to honor your body in this way, then go ahead and do it. If you want to wait a month, 6 months, however long, wait. Waiting will not kill you. And yeah, last reason why babies. When you have sex, you have babies. I'm not ready for a baby, 22-year-old. Like sometimes when I see like other persons get pregnant or with babies, like yeah, I don't want a baby but sometimes I stand in amazement of how they do it so young. Kudos to them, but I feel like mentally I'm not prepared for a child. I will play with your child. I will play with your child, and then that's it. I'll play with your child, but that's it. Yeah, so just a bonus reason, not ready for kids. And so I'm abstaining, and I'm abstaining with grace. I am abstaining, and I don't feel stressed. I don't feel pressured to not abstain. If you're a virgin out there, even older than I am, you're not alone. And you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone out there. We are out here in numbers. I'm not the only one. I know that persons are out there also. So don't feel pressured by society to do something that you don't want to do. Don't be pressured by your friends or your boyfriend what they say, oh you're grown, oh you're a big person, oh we're gonna get married anyway, so might as well do it. Don't be pressured into doing something that you don't want to do, so yeah, this is just my video to you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you want to hear how me and my person have this list of things that we don't do at all, big and small and large, leave a comment down below. So thank you for watching and have a great day.